As the NAMM Show, you help educators, independent artists, and small businesses, right? So how does the NAMM Show specifically help these three categories thrive?
Yeah, so the three categories you mentioned,
Artists,
there's artists, small business. Those particularly are, what we consider communities at the NAMM show. And we think a lot about, our show, 65 to 75,000 people, wherever it lands each year. We don't think of like 70,000 people. We think of like 70, 1,000 person communities. And that's a thinking internally that drives us. And so we think about like what does the independent artist community want from the endorsed artist community versus the semi-professional touring or the weekend warrior as you might call them versus the professional artist. We even break those communities down into subcategories, and we think about each category specifically, not only what we as the association can do for that category, but what they get from the NAM show and who wants to see them. So for artists, obviously there's a lot of opportunity for product endorsements, getting connected with brands, getting that artist relationship there in a big way. We also have a lot of community out that's working for emerging artists, recording, production. The artist today tends to have to be pretty multifaceted with a skill set. So yes, you can be an artist, but you might also need to produce, and you might also need to do some video work, or so we're finding more and more of the next generation have a multitude of skills. And so having multiple education sessions around the NAM show that can hone what skill at any given time. And you have to know a lot about self-promotion and social media as well. So all of those sessions around the NAM show are kind of catered for multiple audiences. Educators obviously there's a big focus on educators because they teach the next generation the products that are out there. So connecting educators with the right booth. We have an entire education leaders summit that we put on where we have a day of programming and receptions to connect educators with each other, with the industry, with nonprofits, and then give them a curated list of folks to see in the exhibit hall to help expand their knowledge and reach of the industry. So make sure that educators from any level, whether it's K-12 or collegiate, are fully understanding the industry as a whole so they can actually, educate their students on the comprehensive benefits of the entire industry.